Hello everyone, welcome to... I've got an exciting piece of news here. What you see in the frame here is an EF9 that I had for a number of years. Built a highly modified B-series engine. And kind of got a bit sick of it, but I actually start to miss it actually. And an opportunity came up. I was talking to someone and I said, "Oh, gee, I really miss racing." And he said, "Well, have I got a deal for you?" He says. He said, "I just acquired a car. It's a rolling shell." And then he said, "If you can put it back together, get it running, you can race it." So I thought about it for about 2 seconds and I said, "Yes, please." So he dropped off the car the other day. And I thought, "Oh yeah, I'll get into it and see what it needs and we'll go from there." So, ladies and gentlemen, here is my race car. So here it is. We have a EF3. It was originally red, as you can see there. I'm going to tell you a wee story about this car too. As you saw at the start of the video, it's a picture of an EF9 I built a while ago. I was travelling to Christchurch and I needed to change my suspension over. And some kind gentleman on nzhondas.com offered to help me do that. So I went to his house and in his driveway we changed over my Coney and New Speed spring suspension for BC coilovers. And as a reward, I let him drive it. And he went away for about half an hour and he came back. His grin was from ear to ear. And he loved it so much that he actually went out and purchased this car. This is a number of years ago. He purchased this car because of test driving my car. How cool is that? And so he took it from a road going car, deregistered, stripped it out, put a roll cage in it, and tried to go racing. Unfortunately, racing is not a cheap sport, so it takes a bit of time. So time and money was not on his side. So he sold it on, and then another person had it, and then was on sold again, and now I have coincidentally received the car. So I was in much better nick before I got it. It was wrapped in a white vinyl. See that bucket there? It had a sunroof plug, but I wasn't too happy with it. Had no dash or gauges. These are probably the lesser points. There's a few things we need to do to it. So we need to know why that's like that. We need to find out why the wiring is as such. We need to understand why there's no brakes in it, or where are they? What are we going to do? But there are some really good things about this car. In the back there's some kind of rear wing. It's got some Compomotive wheels. I'm unsure of the specs of them, but they look to be relatively wide and quite a nice offset, so not sure. And probably the main prize for this car. Oh, we can't see it there. Oh, there we go. It's got some Skunk 2 coilovers and some Skunk 2 lower control arms. So I think that would be worth the deal itself, and a roll cage. As you can see them there. Brakes are in the boot, well, the discs, and the calipers and the pads. Just need to make some spaces up. And this is the list that we have to get the car going. So over the next few months, I guess, I'm going to be recording the things that we have done and showing them to you guys. And hopefully we can get it testing. We can get out testing in maybe early next year and see if we need to set it up. Because it currently runs no sway bars, but I would think for the lightness of the car and the stiffness of those Skunk 2 springs, it may not be a factor. I do need to find a radiator, so if anyone has hookups on radiators, that'd be great. I just got to wonder what we're going to do about this front radiator support panel. But yeah, there's a few cosmetic issues. And I kind of want to represent the car similar to a Group A touring car. There's little bits of trim missing. You know, the door there, around the window, so over time we'll get that sorted. But I think we may rewrap it again. I'm going to look for a better sunroof plug solution. The previous one that was in there sat quite low. Just wasn't the best. But it's got a new windscreen. That's good. Yeah, I'm going to convert it to hydraulic clutch as well, because I'll show you what engine we've got. Well, I've got a number of engines, I guess. Got this one that's all ready to go. Just need to dig around and find the right engine, the right bracket here and mount. I will need to see if I've got a rear engine mount there for it. And what we do have for this gearbox mount is a innovative mount there. So that'll be good. We got a gearbox. Well, haven't decided which one to use that. This one here. Or this one here. So you might be thinking about the wiring, what we're going to do there. Well, out the back I've got an EEG, and the idea is to take the loom from inside the engine bay in through the firewall to the ECU, and take all that wiring out and put it into here. And we might run the EG cluster, or we might just run our own gauges. It's just not too sure yet. Got some gauges lying around, but also got the EG cluster. So if we can get everything to work on the cluster, then that would be a bonus. So I'm really excited. Once we've stripped the car right down, checked out what it needs, definitely going to get it back on its wheels and roll it outside and water blast it. I think its last trip had a gravel sprint, so it's kind of a bit dirt all tucked up away everywhere. But yeah, I think we'll put some extended wheel studs on Maybe some new wheel bearings. Doesn't seem too good. And yeah, we'll go from there. So definitely subscribe, keep up to date with the latest developments with the car. And I might chuck up some pictures for inspiration or reference. You know, I do like how my old car looked, but it's getting increasingly more and more difficult to find front bumpers, guards, bonnets for an EF9. And if you do find them, people want moonbeams for them. So the next best thing might be aftermarket front bumper. I do like the styling of the Mugen front bumper. And got access to the SI bumper in a fiberglass version. This current bumper will not fit over this part of the engine. And yeah, really excited to be doing this. It's going to take a lot of work, and we're going to, you know, plug away at it as we have time. So yeah, subscribe to the channel. If you've got any good ideas about how I can get around this brake issue in a cost-effective way, then yeah, I'd love to hear from you. Alright, stay tuned.